how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Alice in Plantyland here. Welcome to Plantyland. I'm gonna be doing a plant tour today, so I hope everybody enjoys. Sit back, relax, and let's check out some cool plants. So I thought we would start in the main room, the living room. I'll get to the fish tank later, at the end of the video. Yeah, so this is when you walk into the living room coming from the bedroom. All the plants. This is where the majority of the plants are. What you see when you enter upon the room, when you first come into the apartment. This is my favorite view. Right, so I thought we would start just right here with what you see first when you come in. It's my Chinese money tree. I really like this one. It's got some damage right there, but on the leaf, the little hole. But other than that, some crispy leaves. It's doing all right. Maybe it could use some pruning for like a little shape up, but I try to just rotate it. Let me get around to this angle. Sorry if it's shaky. Yeah, they say this tree brings in prosperity, good luck. I really like this tree. It's gotten pretty big since I've gotten it. Yeah, I got it last year sometime. I only started collecting all my plants around February, March of last year, 2024. So this is everything that I've accumulated thus far. All right, so I thought we would move over into this corner right here, my little plant corner. Let's start with the rattlesnake calathea. She is just a stunner. I just love the dots on the leaves, the dark green with the light green contrast. And at night, it's also called a prayer plant. The leaves will like fold up. It's really cool. And then during the day, they come back down. Yeah, rattlesnake calathea. Next to, I have the philodendron gloriosum. And it's pretty big. It's gotten really big since I've gotten it. This is its newest leaf right here. And I feel like it's still expanding since it's opened up. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, I've got some leaf damage, probably on like most of my plants, to be honest. They're not perfect, but I still love them. They're still amazing. Yeah, let's get a different up top view. Yeah, these are crawlers, so they naturally crawl on the grounds of the floors in the jungle or wherever, I think. Yeah, and that's why I have this rectangular planter right here. It's trying to push out some new growth. Let's see here. Yeah, and I just repotted it into some soil. It wasn't like in leca before, but let's see what the soil does. Yeah, so there's that right there. Philodendron gloriosum. All right above, we got my Raven ZZ. I really I love how dark and beautiful the foliage is on this plant. It's gorgeous, really, truly. Let's see if I can get in. It's really dusty, sorry, it doesn't really get that much attention because it's so chill, kind of just, like I just water it at least like once a month, but yeah, it's just been working on getting this darker. This newest addition to it, the new stock, I guess you can call it. Yeah, my Raven ZZ, gorgeous. All right, to the side of my little plant area, my little plant corner, we've got this area of plants, a couple cuties. Start right here. my friend gave me this, and I'm honestly not sure what plant it is. So if anybody knows, please let me know. Yes. And it's pushing out some new growth right now. Right there. I really can't wait to see what it looks like once it matures. Maybe I could idea it better. Yeah, right over here. This one has honestly just not done well in my care. It's given me this wonky new leaf since I've had it. It's a philodendron melanochrysum. I'm thinking about just chopping it up and propagating it again. It looks like it is trying to push out like a new growth right there, if you can see. Yes, I have fungus gnats. Okay, yes, and there's Groot saying hi, everybody. Next to my melanochrysum is my begonia maculata, also known as like angel wing begonia. Need to cut this leaf off, I think, but it's still all right. And yeah, this one is just so cute. You can see like the angel wing look. It's got silver dots on the foliage. I love it. I can't wait to start collecting more begonia and get to know them a little bit more. Yeah. These two cactuses were given to me by my mom. I think they are, what is it called? Cactus of Millions, I think. I could be wrong. But yeah, potted that up in this cute little ceramic planter, also given to me by my mom. They've been doing well. Could grow a little bit so far. Yeah, I love them. Next to them, I have my philodendron Dark Lord. Oh, I love this plant. She is so beautiful. Let's see, there we go. The leaves are just really dark and they get really big. When I first got this plant, it had a ginormous leaf. Maybe I'll try and like pop a photo in. But I'm trying to get back to that size, and so far it's getting pretty big. So fast so far. I'm sorry, I'm not good with words. Yeah, I love just the dark red petioles and the dark green leaves. It's gorgeous. The leaves also come out really bright red when they're first emerging, unfurling. Super cool. So that's that area. All right, down here is my Ring of Fire, my philodendron Ring of Fire. It's just a variegated version of the Jungle Boogie, I believe. And got some leaf damage, as you can see, this part right here. I just can't seem to part ways, honestly. I did cut this one because it was just dangling, and I cut this one. But this is the newest leaf. It's obviously not as big, but it's still awesome. And I've just had it in this corner. It used to be kind of like getting top of sunlight, like sun direction, so that's why it's kind of sprawled out that way. So I'm trying to get it all. I want to put it eventually on a moss pole, I think, or just some type of structure so it can have some support and climb up something. And then right behind I have my propagation station. I got some propagations going on. Let's see here, some Schinapsis, Peperomia caparata, I think it is. I have down here, let's see, Schinapsis exotica, and then another Ring of Fire propagation. And that's it right now. Oh yeah, and this one is just another melanochrysum that I'm gonna probably transfer into some sphagnum moss pretty soon. Cut up and try and grow again. So this is my little bookcase that I've got with all my books, and then on top is some more plants and all my little plastic plants, little, what are they, like mini figurines? I love them, they're so awesome. And my favorite band, I'm actually wearing their shirt today, Flip Turn. One of my favorite bands, not my favorite band, but one of my favorite bands. They're amazing. Actually got to see them live back in, I think it was 2023 or 2024. Yeah, they were so good. But this, we'll start here. This is my Hawaiian pothos, and it is just so long. I'd be lying to you if I said that I've grown it all in my care. This was actually given to me by two dear friends of mine, and they grew it all the way to there, right where that sparse area is where the transition happened. And so this is the growth that it's given me since. It's been through some, it's kind of struggling right now. I might do some changes pretty soon, not too sure what's gonna happen, but it was originally, I had a fish tank up here, my fish tank that I showed in the beginning of the video, and it just got a little out of hand with the algae. I was feeling the seasonal depression, so I let it go a little bit, and this took off in the fish tank. It was actually doing amazing, absorbing all of the ammonia and the nitrates and all of that stuff. And so that's when it started growing for me, all of that. And it hasn't really grown since I've taken it out of the fish tank. So I potted it into this self-watering planter, and so far I think it's starting to grow. It has been going through some changes down here. It lost a couple of leaves. You can see it's like starting to yellow, but we'll see. I think I'm just gonna see what it does, keep it going, see if it adjusts to the soil well, or I might chop it up like from right there, and then let it kind of just go wild from that point on. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, please, if you have any opinions at all. All right, and then up close we have, I'm not honestly sure what flowers these are. It's got a little ladybug on it, it's cute. Some succulents, aloe vera. These actually smelled really strong when I first got them. This is my favorite, the orchid. Yeah, okay, and moving on. Okay, these are a couple other propagations that I have going on back here. Doing pretty well, probably gonna need to be potted up soon. It's got some secondary roots growing, as you can see, a little bit. I don't know if you can see that well. Don't mind this crisp brown leaf. We're just gonna, okay. So these are just a green pothos. It's a classic green pothos, and then here we have, actually I'm gonna take this out and show you the Sansevieria. Honestly, I don't know what it's called, but snake plant. This is my first snake plant that I got, and it's actually going crazy. You can see it's starting to put out a new pup. That's what that looks like. And the roots are just starting to go wild. This has been propagating at least for 5 months now, I want to say. And I'm surprised that it's made it this far. Okay, moving on. We've got, this was our first plant that we had in our apartment. It's our spider plant. We are in love with it. It's actually my boyfriend's plant, so I keep saying we. So I've just been, I adopted it, and I've been taking care of it, put out so many new babies since we've had it. It's got one right here actually, and I just pushed out this new, see if I can move these. Just pushed out, yeah, this new, I don't even know what it's called. But yeah, this is the first time that it's bloomed. It actually has a flower open right now. And see what it looks like. Kind of reminds me of like a Hawaiian flower. I love it. And yeah, some other baby spiders on the end right here. And these are all little blooms about to open too. Super cool. this light. Sorry, my light fixture is just in the way. But yeah, there's that. I'm gonna lift the spider up for a second. Here we have my Albert Einstein cactus. Well, my boyfriend, it was a gift for his birthday, and it has grown a little bit, but it definitely needs more sunlight. As you can see, it's kind of getting a little narrow at the top, but it has grown, so I'm really happy about that. And behind it, I have my euphorbia. Sorry about the lighting. My euphorbia ghost cactus. White ghost, I think it is. I'm not sure. It is super cute, and I hope it gives me some new growth this spring, summer. I'm gonna try and put it by the window or put it outside in the porch area. And then here is, we got these two little cactuses. They came in a little terracotta pot. It was literally way smaller than this 2-inch pot, and it actually outgrew it, so I had to put it into this 2-inch pot, and this is what it is now. It's really cute. We're from Arizona, as you can see. And then behind is my cactus terrarium. I don't know if I can say it, yeah, but you know what it looks like. It's really cool though. I love the spines on it, the red spines. And then I have these little succulents back here that have grown a lot. Let's see if it'll focus. This one's actually grown the most. See if I can zoom in. Right there is some new growth. Yeah, I probably should water it more often. Sorry, it's so shaky. Okay, and next to the bookshelf we have my little plant shelf. This is mainly for my succulents and string of things, and a couple of like baby plants and saucers at the bottom. Let's see here. Just recently got this new pot at Walmart. It's super cute though. And so yeah, the string of dolphins has just grown for me so much. When I first got it, I believe it was just too little. Like, it was a little tiny 2-inch thing of string of dolphins. And yes, though it's not getting enough light, so it has given me some weird growth. I believe that's what that is from. I have propagated it and chopped it up. And I can't wait for it to warm up around here so that I can take it out. It's getting long though, and I love it. It's super fun, super cute. You can see here, there's some cute dolphins right there. See where it gets its name from. Next to it, I have my burro's tail. These probably need a drink. That's what I'm realizing. But yeah, my burro's tail, you can see it has suffered a little bit. I'm hoping that this summer, spring, that it'll just hopefully take off. I'm gonna probably just take this whole thing outside, minus a couple of these plants. My shooting star succulent. I don't really know sorry, I'm trying to get the lighting. There we go. I don't the scientific names, but just look how cool. I love it. It's got some sun damage. It was out last summer, got some sun damage. Yeah, I'm just hoping all of these grow for me. They've been kind of slow growing this past winter, so let's see if they take off, except for my string of pearls, my variegated string of pearls. When I first got it, it was actually infested with spider mites or some type of spider. And so it freaked me out, and I chopped it all up, and this is the growth that it's given me so far, and it's kind of crazy because it's a lot. It probably doesn't seem like it because it's not really hanging off yet, but this summer, stay tuned. Next to it, I have, this is like one of my newer plants. I think it's a jade plant. It's super cute. It kind of reminds me of ogre ears, not gonna lie. And I like the purple sun stress on it. I think that's what that is. Let's see what that does. Excited to see. And this right here, my string of turtles. This was actually a free plant. Funny story. It was just like 4 little turtle shells at the base. You can kind of see the old ones right there. At the base of my Chinese money tree when I first got it, and it was a free plant kind of that came in addition to the Chinese money tree, and I propagated it, and this is what it's given me so far. I probably should cut it up so it can keep growing, but yeah, I love it. Hopefully it takes off this spring and summer as well. This plant right here has been through a journey. It was stuck in a little shot glass, and so I had to break the shot glass, and kind of like it damaged the plant. And so this is what it has so far, and it looks like it already has some, like, I don't know if that's thrips, but some damage on the leaf. I don't know. It's trying to push out some new growth. This is, I haven't even mentioned what it is. My philodendron mican. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not giving up. I haven't given up. It didn't really put out any growth at all for up until this point, so that's something. Cool. And next to it I have my Florida Ghost. I think that's what it is. My philodendron Florida Ghost. Yes. This is its newest leaf. I'm so sorry. There we go. It's so cool. It comes out like a white color, and then it's starting to like turn into this minty green. Gorgeous. When it gets mature, the leaf shape is really funky and cool. Can't wait for it. Right next to it is my philodendron red Anderson. It's pushed out 2 new leaves since I've gotten it. This one, it's kind of damaged a little bit, but this one right here is the newest leaf, and it's super cute. I love it. It's got like a pink variegation, but it kind of looks white a little bit. And here we have my teddy bear succulent, and this one has grown a lot. It did lose a couple of leaves in the beginning. You can see there's some damage, but I love it. The texture is really soft. I think this is a calico, by the way. But yeah, it's soft. That's why it's called teddy bear, and definitely needs more sun. I think that's why the leaves are so small, but it's just shoot it up. It's amazing. Another little Sansevieria next to that. I'm not sure if it's the same kind because these are a little skinnier leaves, but the new pups they look like the other Sansevieria. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what it looks like once it gets bigger too. Next is this. This is a little baby that I've been growing of my mother plant, the philodendron red emerald. Yeah, it's super cutie. All right, so I thought we'd move over to the bar area in this little corner right here. Starting with my mini umbrella tree, Schefflera. It's so cute. I would like for it to kind of, I don't know, it's just a little wonky, honestly, but you can see where it gets its name from, little umbrella leaves. They're really cute. Next to it I have, let's start with this one. This was also given to me from my friends that gave me the Hawaiian pothos, and it's my Peperomia caparata, another propagation over here. And yeah, I'm actually like in the process of rescuing it, trying to reroot it because it rotted in the peat moss mix that it was in. So I don't think it liked that. I think it was a little too moist for it now, and yeah, it's doing a lot better in the water. It's got some new growth coming out right there. It's really cute. Starts as these tiny little leaves and then just expands. Next to it, I have my philodendron silver sword. Oh, it's a stunner. Can't wait for it to root up, or just root a little bit more. It's got some like primary roots, but I'm waiting for some secondary roots. I think I might honestly chop it up at these nodes, inner nodes I mean, and try and like grow some new silver swords as well. But yeah, I got it from Home Depot for still. And then next to it also is my Calathea Warszewitzkii, and then also known as African Jungle Velvet. The leaves are gorgeous. I love the foliage. It's super soft and velvety, hence its name. And the underside is just this dark red, like almost purple, like a maroon. And it's got this beautiful pattern on the top. I love it. One of my faves, honestly. Okay. Then we'll go over to this guy right here. Wow, I love this alocasia. It might be my favorite because of just like how captivating the leaf shape is. This is called the Alocasia longiloba, also known as dragon's tooth, I think. I could be wrong. There's a lot of dragon, yeah, I think it's dragon's tooth, but this leaf is just so big. Here's my tiny little hand for like comparison. It's hard to get an angle. And this was like the first leaf. Okay, so this was the first leaf, and I thought this was a big leaf. And then it gave me that leaf. So I love it. Really awesome plant. This one right here next to it is my pink princess. Super cutie. This one has gotten really big since I first purchased it. I did chop it because, as you can see, it does have still some all pink leaves. But since the chop, it gave me 3 different growth points. Here, I'll show you. So the first one, if you can see, is right here, coming out right here. And it gave me first this leaf. A little bit of green, and then it gave me, oh, it's gone. So it's working on a new leaf. Okay. Let's see if it has more variegation, I hope. And then this was where I cut it at. So this is what's grown since. Okay, it gave me this leaf at first. So I was like, okay, cool. Looks like there is probably gonna be more green. But now it's just giving me these pink leaves, so I'm definitely gonna probably cut it at this node, inner node, maybe cut it back a little bit more. But these leaves right here have beautiful variegation. I'm really happy with these leaves. They look normal. They're just cute and small. The shapes are a little weird, but maybe they'll get better when they mature a little bit more. Probably needs a repot soon. There's that, my pink princess. Okay, so next are my syngoniums. Some of my syngoniums, most of them. Also, by the way, my boyfriend and I made this table. It's our favorite. Yes. So anyways, starting with my Syngonium aurea. I love syngoniums. I think love might be an understatement. I'm a little obsessed. Well, I'm trying to, honestly, I want to get more. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. Okay, when these leaves first come out, they're not as bright yellow. They get more yellow over time. But this one's like got that half moon variegation. They're just amazing. All of them are different. Gorgeous. Next I have my white butterfly. I just repotted these in my last video. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. But yeah, here's that. They're looking good. I'm really happy with the repots that I did. The white butterfly, it's got those white veins. You can see those. Gorgeous. Next, I believe this is Ruby Robusta is what I remember it as, but it's got this, yeah, it's like pink almost. Definitely could use some more sun or light. I think it would be more pink because when I first got it, it was more pink. It's turning more green now, but I still think it's so cute. I love it. And this one right here is my mojito. I love the variegation on this one too. That speckled dark green variegation on the light green. Gorgeous. Next to that, I have my milk confetti. This plant just took off. I think when I first got it, it only had, I think, like 4 or 5 leaves. So yeah, you can see it's done well. The leaves are just getting massively big too. Like, that is huge. Let's see here. I think they like this grow light that I have underneath this shelf. You can see the milk confetti, where the confetti look comes from. It's almost like it's got freckles. Super cute. Yeah, those are my syngoniums. Above them, on this shelf, I have, this is one of my other first plants that I ever adopted. I like to say, just because like they're my babies, you know. I take care of each and every single one of them like they're my babies. And this is my Monstera Adansonia. It was just a little couple leaves when I first got it, and I put it up on some support, and it's doing amazing as well. The new growth that it's given me, I chopped it up right there. It's giving me some awesome new growth right there, as well as the new growth right there. Yeah, so looking really good. Happy with it. My grandmother painted that. It's really cool. And then I have this pothos right here, these 2 pothos. This one is like a mix of the green, just classic green pothos. It's getting pretty big. And then I believe this is the Marble Queen or Snow Queen. Not too sure which one, but I love this pothos. It is so cute. I'm trailing this one. I have another one that I'll be showing that is starting to climb up a moss pole. And I expect it to get really big. I hope, at least. And this one right here is my lemon lime pothos. And it's got like this cool like little variegation right here. It's a little dark. But yeah, you can see a little bit right there. It's really cute. And I know it's a variegation because it's not the only leaf that has it. This one is fading out, but you can see right there that little piece of variegation too. So I don't know, it's trying something. But all my crystals and my good luck charms. There's that. Love this little shelf. Okay, moving on to this area. This plant right here, I am in love with it as well. My philodendron red emerald, or is it green emerald? I'll look it up and I'll put the name down for sure what it is. But yeah, it's super amazing. I think it's red emerald because of the red vine. You can see it's just red. Let's see if we can get in some better lighting. There we go. Don't mind all my pots in the background. got some nectar floral, or extra floral nectaries is what it's called. But it's grown so much since I've gotten it. I rescued it. It was kind of like zigzag. It didn't really have the support it needed, and now since I've putting it on this bamboo stick, it's done really well. It's honestly, I think I'm thinking about chopping it, letting it chopping it back and then propagating that so that I can have more, and as well as let that get bigger. Chop and extend is what that is called. So, and maybe I'll even put it on a moss pool. Probably should. Let me actually move it over here. So then, starting down here, I'll take it out because it's dark. I have this philodendron, my imperial red, and as you can tell, I really like dark leaves. They're so cool, and like, I love, it's really dirty right now, and it's got some damage right there and right there. It took a fall, not too long ago, a couple months ago, but it's still growing. Put it on a little trellis, so it's got some support, and it's pushing out this new leaf right here. Cannot wait to see how big it gets, because this plant can get really big. Awesome. Next, let's see here. This one right here. I'm out of breath, sorry. It's my philodendron lemon lime as well. I'm not sure which one it is. I think moonshine? I can't remember. I remember which philodendron it is, honestly, but if you remember, let me know. It's similar to that guy right there, and I just love the color, the bright green. It's really cute. Let's see, here it is. Actually working on a new growth, a new leaf right now as well. Speak right, Alicia. Yeah, let's see what that looks like. I'm actually gonna rotate it so I can get some proper light. There we go. And we'll show this one since I'm down here. This one it's gone through a journey as well. I don't know. I think I just like, this was one of the first plants that I got, and this is actually looking really happy. This new leaf that's given me. It was propagating in water for a really long time, and then I potted up into soil, so this is what it looks like now. It's a little sparse right in this area, but I think it is just super cutie. It's I didn't even mention a peperomia, variegated obtusifolia, something like that. I'm sorry, I'm not good with the names. Let's see here. A string of hearts. Yes, and then right above, a string of hearts, variegated. I love this plant. It just has grown so much, and it just won't stop growing. I'm really happy that it's happy in my care. And I do want to like maybe chop it a little bit so it can get some thicker. I want it to be like trailing, like long trailing. That's my vision. I really don't know how to talk. I'm sorry. Moving on. This is my Silver Splash. Well, I just call it Mystery Hoya because I can't remember which Hoya it is. But it has grown for me since I've gotten it. It's given me 3 new leaves. This one, they do look a little weird, but... And I have broken one of them. Let me get up, sorry. And this one right here, I just totally snapped it. But it's actually getting really big. And this one right here is another new leaf. I like it. I like the variegation. Over here, I have one of my Syngonium albos. This 4-inch pot. It's actually like gone dormant or stopped growing, but I recently repotted it as well, so Hopefully it gives me some new growth soon. Then I have this Monstera Esqueleto. Just a little propagation that I have, because the one that I have on a moss pole is just got 3 vines, so this was another vine I cut off, and I'll probably eventually put it on a moss pole too. I probably should just do that soon. And I will. It's actually putting out my new growth right now too. Oof, I love this one. My Hoya Lisa. I'll put this one down here and show you. Hoya Lisa Australis, I think it's called. Uh-oh. We lost the leaf. I'm just gonna... This one is so cool. It's variegated, and when the new leaves first start coming out, you can see right there, they're just really red. It's so pretty. It's still red, and then they eventually turn green. Ah, gorgeous. Gorgeous. I have my cuttings of my Monstera Adansonii here. I'm gonna try and start a hanging basket of them, because I think it would look cute draping down just against the window. You can see how, like, the vision right there. Yeah. And then here I have my Chinese money plant. They say this plant also brings in prosperity and good luck. Recently just repotted the pups of the plant. There's one of them, and there's another one, 2 of them, and then there's another one. They're really cute. There's also a ring of fire right there that I forgot to mention. Don't think I mentioned my peace lily. It's looking good. Let's see. Oh no, this looks like it's got some damage though. Or something. Looks weird. Doesn't that look weird? I don't know. This new leaf looks really nice. Yeah, it has put out some flowers. Last year it did. It's just green now. I love it. It's cute. That back. Okay, that is that. Moving on to my moss poles now. Starting with this one. I believe this is the Snow Queen, or maybe it's the Marble Queen. Please correct me. I will figure it out as well, so let you guys yeah, it's either one. Okay. Definitely need to water the moss poles soon, but yeah, I hope it gets really tall. I just potted it up on this pole like last week, so nothing yet, but hopefully soon. Really cutie. This one is my Esqueleto, my Monstera Esqueleto. This one gets really big, way bigger than the Adansonii can get really big too, so I'm not gonna say that, but the leaves can get, the holes are just, the fenestrations are just so large. Yeah, I can't wait for it to size up. It's already sizing up. As you can see, this one is significantly bigger than the last leaf. Recently just attached this vine back here, so it's opening up a new leaf, working on that. Yeah, excited to see what this plant does. This one this one is probably looking the worst in my collection right now. Gonna chop it up probably. It's trying. It really is trying. But I don't know, I think it needs more humidity. So I'm gonna chop it up, put it in a prop box probably. This one, oh, it's so, I just love, as you can see, I love the Adansonii, my baby. But this one is growing on a moss pole, so it's getting pretty big pretty quick. The leaves are sizing up. It's working on a new leaf too, so super cool. This one, what is this one called? Philodendron. This one, I don't know, I got it for $10. I forget what it's called. I'll pop the name down below. But trying to put on a moss pole and see what it does, but nothing so far. Failed right there, but let's see, it's starting to push out a new leaf. It did put out this wonky leaf, so it did do something, not nothing, but it's not even, it's a weird one. Let's see, I don't know. But yeah, those are my plants on a moss pole. Up here, I turned this light on so you could see a little bit better. It's a little dark, but I have my scindapsuses. Scindapsi? I'm not sure how to say that, but this is also known as the silver satin pothos, even though it's not a pothos. It's its own species, but the leaves are really velvety as well. I think this one was thirsty. I just watered it, so hopefully the leaves perk up. And then next to it, I have the exotica, the Scindapsus exotica. This one, the leaves get really big. Sorry, the lighting is so weird. Put that down. There we go. But this one's a stunner. Let me grab this one. This is a new leaf. Ooh, it's pretty. They're both really satiny or velvety. I don't know how to describe that. But yeah, there's that little shelf. And this one right here is definitely my favorite Syngonium. My elbow. It's grown so much since I've gotten it, and I'm contemplating as of right now if I want to keep growing it like this or chop or chop it up and create like a bushier look. But let me show you its new growth. Oh my goodness, it's really exciting because I wasn't expecting it. Down here, when I chopped it here, you can see where I chopped it, it pushed out this growth point. Usually when you chop, it always puts out 2 new growth points. I don't know if that's like for every plant, but this one it did, and at first I thought it was just one. I was like, okay, just one, that's cool, I'm happy about that. And so these are the new leaves since then. That one, actually no, not that one, let's see here. This one, that one, this one. Not that much variegation, mostly green. A little bit of elbow variegation right there. This one is, I believe, like mostly green, but I believe it's starting to take form of the mature leaf shape. And this one right here looks like it's got some elbow variegation. Definitely. I'm really excited to see what it looks like. Sorry, my excitement. But yeah, that one is looking really good. So down here as well is where it pushed out its second growth point, and I was not expecting it. So it first put out this elbow leaf, and I was like, oh great. So I first chopped it because it was putting out just all elbow leaves. So I was like, oh, if they don't photosynthesize, I might as well chop it back because it's just draining its energy. And now it's putting out this leaf, and it is looking gorgeous. Yeah, you can see it's elbow variegation and it's got green, so it's gonna look probably like this one right there. That variegation is insane. You can see all of the variegation is just really gorgeous on this plant. Yes, my Syngonium elbow. Let me know what you think I should do. Cool. Hey, so up here I got my Hoya obovata, and I did not grow it this large myself, but it has not really done much at all, so that's kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. kind of a bad thing, kind of a good thing, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I really haven't noticed any new growth. Maybe I should chop it so it can grow more. I wanted to trail. It's super cute though, I love, and it's got some like speckled variegation on the leaves. It's kind of hard to zoom. So let me zoom in. Yes, there you go. You see that? Gorgeous plant. And it blooms too, I think. All the Hoya do, I forgot to mention that, so I'm excited. There's Doji, little stuffed animal, and my boyfriend and I did that for our Valentine's little date, little bamboo, lucky bamboo Lego thing. Yes, it's so cute. And there's the real Doji. Doji! Doji, what you doing? Hey, look at me! Doji! She's ignoring me, but yeah, she's licking her, she's really deep licking her toes right now. Oh, hi, Mama. Hi, good girl. Hi, good girl. You chilling? Right, in this corner, I have my Cebu blue. And this one is also really cool. I just got this one not too long ago, so I plan to chop and prop as well. And I think with the propagations, I will put it on a moss pole, but I'm gonna try and keep trailing this plant because I think it's just super cute trailing. But also, once you put it on a moss pole, it'll fenestrate and get really big. So I would love to see that happen. I'm trying to go fast because I feel like I'm talking a lot. But here's my philodendron Brazil. And yeah, I love the yellow variegation. Doji, you're going ham, and I feel like everybody can hear you. Can you be quiet, please? This one's doing really well too. Yeah, there's that little corner. Last but not least is this area of the room. Try and be quick because I still have more plants in the bedroom that I want to show you. So, start over here. My alocasia poly. This is my first alocasia that I've ever owned. And it just didn't grow at all for like a really long time. But then it put out this big old leaf. And now it's putting out this leaf. So I'm really happy about that. It's gorgeous. Mainly where all my alocasias are, except the longiloba. And I have my monstera. My big monstera. This one right here, it's getting bigger. It's starting to get those fenestrations that are part of the mature leaf shape. And then I have the big one that has really large fenestrations already. This is its newest leaf. And it's looking good. Hopefully it starts giving me the inner fenestration soon. I don't have a name for it yet. If you have any name suggestions, please comment down below. And then I'll go move on to my Alocasia cuprea, Red Secret. I believe it has a little bit of variegation right there too, but I really don't know. And it's starting to, I think it needs more light, or it's just getting bigger, so it's starting to fade from that red color. It's becoming more dark green, but you can see that the new leaves are still pretty red. Next to that, I have my Black Velvet. This is its newest leaf. It's gorgeous. I have another longiloba, another Alocasia cuprea. This is its newest leaf. I'd like for them to be bigger. Like, it gave me this giant leaf. So hopefully they will size up. Been thinking about putting them back together into the same pot too, both of the cupreas. This is a Maharani, I believe. Dragon scale. Another dragon scale, I believe. My scalprum. Oh, this one is so cool. This one is this really dark green. It's almost black. Love the scalp room. Also been thinking maybe I should just put these back together as well, because they were originally in the same pot and I separated them, but maybe I'll keep it like this actually, and I'm not sure. Looks like it might try and put out something soon, but it's just been holding on strong to that one leaf. My birthday's coming up. That's what that is about. My boyfriend already got me a birthday gift, and now I just have to stare at it. But yeah, that is the living room. Thank you so much. Let us move on to the bedroom. All right, so coming in, you can see we have some artwork. The wall was like that when we moved into this place, and so yeah, it doesn't look the best, sorry. But yeah, we got some plants in the corner, my squishmallows. Got some plants right there, my spider plants, and then a little corner right there of plants. So let's check it out. I have another Adansonia. I just recently cut it, and I want this one just to grow in on the wall in here, kind of just in this bare wall, and just take off. So that's what the vision is for that. If you don't know what this is, by the way, little intermission. A Nido. It's the best invention ever. Not lying. So here I have my monster Thai constellation, and it's starting to fenestrate. This is my favorite plant. I'm gonna have to say this is my favorite. It's just so gorgeous. Yes, love it. Next to that I have my spider plant, my curly spider plant. That's variegated. It's so cute. Gorgeous. You can see the difference. It's definitely curly. Love it. This was a baby that came off of the mother spider plant that I showed not too long ago, and look how large it has gotten. It's like too heavy, top heavy now, so it's kind of just like hanging off. It's awesome. And then down here I have another one. Look at that. That was another baby that came off of the mother plant, and it's gotten so big. Down here I have another peperomia, my peacock peperomia. It's so cute. It's got a bunch of new growth. It almost died, so this is the new growth that it's been pushing out, and a little sad right there. I'll fix that. But yeah, it's cute. These are my fugglers, by the way. If you don't know what a fuggler is, they're funny, ugly monsters, and just look how cute. I have multiple. Let me know if you want to see more. This is my bedside little table area. I have a couple other of my last plants over here. My asparagus fern. This one is just super cute. Doing really well. I have my starfish sansevieria snake plant. Look at that little pup. It's awesome. I was like, it didn't do anything for like ever, and then it just popped out. So it's really cool to see that. And this moonshine sansevieria snake plant also just put out a new pup as well, and it's gotten really big. So happy for that. Last but not least, I actually have 2 more plants to show you that are in quarantine, so I'll show you after this. But this is my philodendron gloriosum. This is its newest leaf, and you can see it's starting to size up. This was a little baby pup that was on the bottom of my big mother plant, so I put it up into his own pot, and I think it's doing really well. So there's that. Painting done by a friend. Really talented artist. Okay, so just wanted to show you guys 2 more plants that I just got last week, so they're really new. And I haven't even treated them or repotted them, so here's my Hoya Adrift, another Hoya to my collection. It's already starting to trail, which I really like, so I'm gonna try and trail it. Yeah, there's that. So I'm gonna take care of these today. There's that one, and then I have this one right here. I just can't believe I own this. The African Jungle Begonia Rex. Hold on. Yeah. Look at that. It is gorgeous. So yeah, I need to take care of these plants today because they're starting to dry out, and yeah, I'm gonna treat them and repot them. I did just want to show my fish tank really quick before we end. It's got some live plants in there, some Java fern. That's really all I can remember. Anubias, yes, some Anubias. My fish is Fish, his name is Fishpool. He's really cool as a beta, a koi beta fish. So he looks really awesome. And then I have a little snail, Gary the snail. If you know, you know. There is Fishland, and then Plantyland is everywhere else in this apartment. So that was everything. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. And if you've made it this far, I love you. Kidding. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if your heart so desires. No pressure at all. But yeah, okay, a little pressure. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.